Hey, good morning, folks. I know it's been a while, but today this one's going to be pretty quick. I've, as you know, I've had Beans. Whether you don't know, it's been a couple months. I've had Mr. Beans here, and he's Havanese in general have high anxiety and separation anxiety and stuff like that. They're like the breeder called them. They're Velcro dogs, okay? And he's going crazy because I have a. You're going to see in a second. I have a treat underneath here, but I've been trying just about everything to have a little bit of space from him. I'm talking about space like being 20 feet away from him in the same room outside of his Xpen, because he has been peeing. Last night he peed 3 times in his Xpen. You didn't have to go to the bathroom. It was just he just was so stressed from being away from me. Okay, so I got this Thunder shirt sport, and what it's supposed to do is it's supposed to relax the dog, and so the reason that I have the treat here is you want to present the instructions thing, and I put it on him last night. And I'll talk about that in a second after I put it back on now. So I'm going to present it, put the treat on top of it, and present it to him. So I'm going to put it on the ground here. So he associates this with the treat. Like I said, I didn't come up with it. That was the instructions. So now is the part where we put this on, and I had him in it. You're supposed to put him in like for 5 to 10 minutes the first time, but I did 5 to 10 minutes, and then after that, I did a another. Let's see here, small end. I'm not good with instructions, so without instructions, let's just see here. Hopefully I got this right before. Yeah, okay, here we go. I mean, it's supposed to be, I mean, he's a puppy, so naturally he's not going to want something on him. I mean, he's used to wearing a, yeah, there we go, buddy. He's used to wearing, his harness a lot, so this shouldn't feel too different. Okay, he's a wily one, as you. Okay, all right. So I'm sure this is. So the sizing on this is a little tricky because obviously, when they're puppies, they're going to grow, and so I bought the one. He's 7 pounds. This one is extra small. The smallest one is 7 pounds and under, which is extra small. And so I got him the like I said, the extra small, which is for, I get this tighter, which is for, I think it's 15 pounds. Ow, no, maybe it's got to be less than that because I wouldn't have. Because he's only going to be like 11 to 15. So as you can see here, his arms are, I mean, it doesn't look that comfortable with me. So now he's in this. And so what it's supposed to do is supposed to relax them so that they don't feel anxious. So theoretically, when I'm sitting over there, he's going to be wearing this, and he's going to be calm, and he's not going to be, crying like he usually does. And also when you're taking them out, like in the car, if they're stressful in the car. And this really, I don't know about other toy breeds, puppies in general. I can only speak to Havanese, and really, what I've read about other people's Havanese, because my only experience really with any dogs that are my own has been, I'm going to get tighter here. So they feel like they're wrapped up, like, in a blanket, nice and comfortable. And it looks like a straitjacket. This poor guy's arm it's not. Let's see if we can do something about that. Okay, so let's see what he does with that. I mean, wearing it for the second day. So here's what happened last night. I put it on him, like the first time I put it on, he was sitting with us on the sofa. But the second time, there was no difference. There was absolutely no difference between his how he acts normally when I'm not with him, and with having this on it. Oh yeah, got his Kong. He loves this thing. So anyway, this is an early review, and I know it's we want everything immediately, but it takes some time to get used to it. So at this point, I can say it's done. I've seen no difference, but I'm hoping, and I'll obviously report back, because it's for any of you that have Havanese or have really, really nervous puppies. If you want to have any sort of life, you have to come up with something. I mean, and I was really feeling impressed with myself, because I have him where he's in a crate twice a day. In the morning, I have him in for 3 hours. He's about to go into that after this, and then in the afternoon for 2 hours. So I'm doing about everything you can imagine to try to make it so that I can have some time to myself, and so besides the crate training, what I've done now, and I'm not sure if and the last time I recorded, I think it may have been 2 weeks since I recorded last, but I was taking him out. First thing in the morning, I would take him out, take him downstairs now that he's got all his shots, and basically run him around the block about a quarter mile, I would say, and try to get him, let him do his business outside, of course, and then try to tire him out, and then after and then I would do, this is right now after we just were outside, and now he's calming down, and he's gonna go into his 3 hour crate nap, and then after that I immediately take him downstairs again and do the same thing, run him again. And Havanese aren't supposed to need that much exercise. They are made for apartments. So I figure if I exhaust the guy, then I can get some more space there. So that so it's really the most difficult time is at I would say around 5-6 o'clock at night. Well, because of my work schedule with video editing, I'm not like coming home from a normal job at 5, and so so as getting back, I've done everything that I can possibly do. I've read all the forums, tried everything. Obviously, doing this thunder shirt sport thing, because I obviously can start really adding up. So anyway, I'm not using this as a band-aid. Let's put it that way. I've been doing all the things that I've read that you should do in order to try to have some separation, but it may not be possible. It just may not be. I'm talking about if he's fine, with other dogs or with other people. It's just he has to be with somebody. He can't, like this Xpen here to the couch over there. That's just too much for him. And so I'm just trying to decide if I just want to just be okay with cleaning up he's peeing on things that are washable, so it's not that big a deal. But what am I creating? What type of habits am I creating with him? But it's like, okay, so here's what he does. And because the thing is, if I come over, if he's whining and then he's peeing, and I come over, and that gets him attention. So like that's gaining negative attention. And I have put him in this little. It's now kind of like the prison or the jail for him. I put him in that when he pees on here, and while I go to clean it up, so that he realizes that if I come in here to clean it up, he's not getting my attention because he's getting put in a cage where he doesn't want to be. And you do not want to put him in their crate, by the way, because the crate's supposed to be their happy place. So you want to, if you're going to put him in give him a timeout somewhere, make sure it's someplace that's not that you don't expect them to, just not the crate. All right. If you have any questions, let's see here. The Lord's child, can I have a PS5? Okay. All right, great. That's enough for now. I'll let you know how it goes. Ouch, in a week. All right. Jesus. Freaking A, dude. I didn't hit him. It looks like I hit him. I was just moving my arm back, okay? Just don't want any dog abuse charges. All right, Peter.